Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's such a nice sunny day in sunny South Dallas, as we always say. I want to thank each of you for joining us here today for such an exciting occasion. As we know the history of sunny South Dallas, and we know that, as one of the reporters has said, there is a renaissance upon us. We want to make sure that we continue to do great things in South Dallas. And I just want to thank you for being here as we announce a new hub for local entrepreneurs in South Dallas Fair Park. It is an exciting day, not only for me, but certainly for the constituents that I represent and all of the business owners in District 7, because this project brings opportunity and hope to a community that often lacks the resources, the training, and the support to pursue their dreams. We are here to share some good news in the district today, and that is that the sky is the limit. I chose this location because I thought it was befitting as we stand here with a mural that says "Believe." This mural was painted by young people in the African American Museum summer camp a couple of years ago, and so we want to make sure that we continue to believe in one another. Before we announce the plans, I wanted to first recognize a few special guests and groups that are attending today. We have joining us Mayor Mike Rollins, the mayor of the city of Dallas. We have also joining us Dallas County School Board trustee who is with us. He's up here filming today, Mr. C.W. Whitaker. We also have Reverend Dr. Michael McKee, the Bishop of the North Texas Conference of United Methodist Church. We also have in the audience my soror, that is Dr. Sharon Patterson. We also have, I haven't seen him yet, is Trey Bowles here with us, the co-founder and CEO of the Dallas Entrepreneur Center. Without him, this would not be possible.
Just walked up.
Okay, all right, he just walked up. Thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Lynn Parsons, who is the director of the Zip Code Connection. She's here today. George Battle, who is also has been an instrumental part in this project. He is not with us today, but we want to make sure we recognize him. Also, I saw many neighborhood leaders. If you are a neighborhood leader in District 7, I see Jop, I see Ideal, Mr. Ken Smith, Claudia Fowler, Sheila Dixon, all of our neighborhood leaders. If you would wave your hand, Ms. Williams, all of you, we want to say thank you for all of the hard work that you continue to do day in and day out in District 7. Also, we want to say thank you. I've seen a couple of pastors that were here, Dr. Glover, Mr. Atkins is here today. Thank you for joining us as well. Also, the leader of the African American Museum, Dr. Harry Robinson, who also lives in District 7, has joined us. I will make one more introduction a little later as he will come and speak. But just want to bring up first Bishop McKee. We want to say thank you for having the vision to create the Zip Code Connection, and George Battle and Dr. Parson just continue to do great work in the community, and we want to say thank you all, and to all of the churches that are participating from the United Methodist Church. Thank you for having that vision and believing in the vision that we have for our own community, and not coming to South Dallas and telling us what your vision is, but working with us, alongside of us, to accomplish a goal and a vision together. And so I will bring you forward. I know that the vision, as we talk about, and Trey is here and he'll be available for questions later, as we talk about developing a community business incubator in the heart of 75217. Particularly, we've heard a lot of conversation about the city of Dallas leading the country in childhood poverty, and we know that a lot of that exists in this zip code. This is why this is especially exciting as kids are growing up, that they'll have the opportunity to participate in this project. So thank you, Bishop McKee.
Thank you. So 4 years ago, the United Methodist Church of the North Texas Conference began an initiative called the Zip Code Connection. And it was our goal to begin to work systemically against poverty in 2 zip codes, specifically in Dallas, this one, 75215, and additionally 75210. It's not something that we came to overlay upon the community. It's a way in which we wanted to come and walk with our neighbors in helping address the systemic issues regarding poverty. And while there have been a number of initiatives through the Zip Code Connection, this one is certainly the one of which has created probably the most excitement in this particular area. I want to say a special word of thanks to one of our churches in Plano, Texas, St. Andrew United Methodist Church. Their associate pastor, Reverend Arthur Jones, is here today. Arthur, if you'll raise your hand, I want to thank St. Andrews for providing some funding about this. But the Fair Park District Entrepreneur Center is going to be an incubator that's going to provide co-working space based on the model of and formed in partnership with the Dallas Entrepreneur Center. And so what's going to happen is this building is going to be retrofitted, and it is going to be an initiative that will really be a partnership and a collaboration with the members of the community. And it is not something that will be brought from outside, but will really arise out of the aspirations, the dreams, the visions that persons in the community have. And so this will be the signature component of our faith, our focus on building the community through economic development. It's exciting, it's a concrete step in igniting the whole neighborhood and modeling what can be done through collaboration of our faith communities with the public and private support. And as I said, we're grateful to St. Andrew for their work on this too. So while we are facilitating the launch with other partners, we want you to know that the community is the one who will assume the ownership and the operation of this district for its long term. And so on behalf of the United Methodist Church, I want to say thank you to our community partners and to everyone else who's involved, and we enjoy and look forward to the ongoing partnership in this particular zip code. Thank you.
Let me just follow up and say thank you. You mentioned the community partners. That includes the South Dallas Fair Park PID, which we want to say thank you to the mayor for helping us and to all the community that participated with the PID. Also to WINS, working in neighborhoods strategically. Miles of Freedom, I saw representation today from Miles of Freedom, Hip Hop Government, and Fraser Revitalization, Inc. And without further ado, I'd like to also bring up Mayor Mike Rollins.
Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany believes in action. Yeah. She wants stuff to get done. She's not a talker, she's a doer. Yeah. And so it is great to serve with her and her vision for what is happening in South Dallas proper here. There is a lot of work to be done, but there's a lot of progress. If you haven't been, just one block north here of Martin Luther King and seen all these houses that are coming back to life, and to see the Renaissance. And what has happened in Martin Luther King Boulevard just in the last 4 years, it's remarkable of how we are starting to grow. But today, we're talking about unleashing something that Dallas is famous for, and that is about entrepreneurism. People have a spirit in this city where they want to create things themselves. And businesses have tapped into this for decades and for years. And today, to be able to celebrate this in the Main on Main here in South Dallas at Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. What a great, great day. It really is. So one of the strategic issues that we have been wrestling with for some time is, as we grow south, how do we enable small businesses? That's the question. People say, I want to start my own business, and I want to do it in southern Dallas. And to be able to open this center is an example of how we're going to help. If you've got a business and you don't know quite how to put a balance sheet together, okay, you'll be able to come here. If you're not sure exactly how to apply for certain grants the city or the feds have, you're going to be able to do it here. If you want to have mentorship in areas, we're going to be able to make sure we network with those people, because some of the best business people are young people, and they happen to live in South Dallas. Okay? Now I want them to do it in the right way and make a lot of money that is sustainable for their career. Not just do a little bit of here, a little bit of there, sometimes on the right side of the law, sometimes on the wrong side of the law. All right? Let's make sure that we have something sustainable for them. And that is ultimately what is going to be able to grow south. I'll tell you, one of the other benefits of this great day is we're going to have this historic building redone. And so we're going to look better, aren't we? And with that, I think more and more businesses, and we start to grow, is going to continue that momentum. The last point I want to make is it's kind of a Methodist day. Thank you, Bishop, for Zip Code Connection. Thank you for the church in Plano to reach out. I just left a discussion with another of your pastors, Pastor Richie Butler, who has called for this to be the year of unity.
Yes.
After the tragedy on July 7th, when those brave police officers were gunned down, the city could have been torn apart, and we decided to come together. And so many leaders ask, how can we make a difference? Richie Butler did, and he's created a year of unity, and there's a whole plan on how to do that. And one of the plans is get involved. And so the fact that we've got the Zip Code Connection, creating entrepreneurial spirit in the heart of sunny South Dallas is the best example of how we as a city come together. So Tiffinni, thank you for your leadership. Thank you to all the neighborhood groups that I look around and I know them. Hello, Miss Hill. It's great to see each and every one of you in this community. Let's keep it going. It's hard work. We'll keep our shoulder next to that wheel, but we're going to make it happen. God bless you.
God bless.
Thank you. Let me also say I see that the chief of the Southeast Division and other officers from the Southeast are here today. Please join me in saluting them as they keep us safe in our community and keeping us safe on this street today as I decided to block off the road for a few minutes. Let me also say that it is really important that as we talk about entrepreneurial services, it's just as equally important that we continue to provide the services that are needed in our community. And I see many that are here today that are doing just that and want to make sure we take a moment to recognize them. Let me also pause because we do have, I believe, a son of Mr. Backus and talk a little bit about the cleaners that used to sit here, because Mr. Jasper Backus is like a grandfather to me. And there's Mr. Paul Backus, who represents the Backus family here with us today. And when you talk about moving an entrepreneurial center here, and you think of none other than the entrepreneur himself, Mr. Jasper Backus, he opened this cleaner here on this corner. The cleaners on this corner when African Americans or black folks couldn't get their clothes cleaned anywhere else. And he stepped out and opened this business and just has served as a wealth of resource in our center and just a man that I admire and look up to and just want to salute him and salute the Backus family for remaining in business for so many years on this corner. So we want to say thank you, and we hope that you will be proud and your family will be proud of the Entrepreneur Center that's going to sit in this space in the days to come. And so I wanted to make sure that I recognize the Backus family. And then lastly, just want to once again say thank you to the Zip Code Connection for your vision, your mission, all of the work that you tirelessly do. You're out knocking on the doors. Again, George Battle's not here, but you all are out there doing the work, and we just want to say thank you for helping us to continue to spur economic growth in the area, and we just want to say thank you as we work with our community to rise out of poverty. Thank you so much once again. Just a little bit about the project. This will be a 5,000 square foot space that will open in the spring of 2017. So we look forward to the project opening in the spring of 2017. It will be located right here in the building behind me. Starting later this month, the building will undergo a $250,000 renovation. It will get office space, whiteboards, a coffee bar, a stage for events, and what I love to do, sit on the rooftop patio. And so it will also, just like other co-working spaces, entrepreneurs will be able to rent desks or cubicles. They can also attend training programs and events and meet with a mentor. And so this, once again, will just allow entrepreneurs and those who are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur to continue to dream big dreams. And as I talk about dreaming big dreams, when I first was elected not too long ago, I had the occasion to talk with a gentleman by the name of Barry Anino, who many know in the community. He started the Deep Ellum PID, and he said, Tiffinni, you've got to do a PID. You've got to do a PID in your district. And I said, I don't know, it's a lot of work. But I reached out to the community, and I just have to say that one that really stepped up to help us in that effort was none other than Jay Scroggins, who now serves as the executive director of the South Dallas Fair Park PID. We are the first public improvement district south of the Trinity. And so that is something that we accomplished together. We look forward to accomplishing much more together, but I just want to bring him to the microphone to quickly speak about the work of the PID and how they will be helpful in partnering in this entrepreneurship center. Thank you.
How everybody doing today? Well, it's truly a South Dallas renaissance going on right now. We, like Councilwoman said, we're the first PID south of 30. It's a great day. We got our security patrol here. They starting out. Everybody give our security patrol a round of applause. One of the main focuses of the PID is public safety. We believe that every neighborhood should be safe. So our security patrol will be patrolling, doing a lot of good work. We had a meeting with Chief Hale on Friday. He's behind us 100%. It's going to be a great relationship between the security patrol and DPD. It's a lot of people that I want to thank. Zip Code Connection, Bishop McKee, they've been working with us for about a year and a half to get a lot of this stuff done. Mary Rollins for helping us out with the PID. He went and got a lot of the corporate people to sign on to the PID and let them know that it was something that was needed in this community. Another person, Councilwoman Tiffinni Young, just like Mary Rollins said, she's a doer. There's a lot of people that do a lot of talking, but Councilman Young is just someone that gets stuff done. Other than that, we got Richard Miles, who's our maintenance department of the PID, Miles of Freedom. He's doing good work in the community. There's a lot of leaders from South Dallas that's here. I see Dr. Robinson, Larry James, there's Mr. Joe Powell with APA. There's so many leaders and so many hidden figures in South Dallas that's really doing a lot of the work behind the scenes. And so let's just give everybody a round of applause for getting this done. Dr. Doric Earl, he's really the brainchild behind this. About a year and a half ago, he just went in a 1 or 3 hour meeting saying, we need a business incubator. That's what we need. We need a business incubator. So now you got it, Dr. Earl. All right, thanks everybody for coming out. I'll turn it back over to Councilwoman. Thanks again.
Once again, we just want to thank you. As Mr. Scroggins said, I look out in the audience and see so many leaders, so many that have meant so much to our community down through the years, and we just cannot say thank you enough. As I look at those leaders that have truly, and I say it all the time, I can never say it enough, that truly help build the communities that we now have the freedom to enjoy. I want to make sure that I continue to pay homage to my elders and those that did the work, and we want to make sure that we continue to do the work in our communities. And so we want to make sure that we always salute our elders who I say built these communities and built the neighborhoods, and we want to make sure we continue to keep the neighborhoods safe for our elders. Let me also say hello to 97.9, The Beat, that is here joining us today as well. Radio 1 is covering this, and we want to say thank you. I see Cheryl Smith is here and many other media partners. And with that, I will say thank you. Please make sure you stop by at the table. We do have information, if you haven't gotten it, about Zip Code Connection and the district, which is what the Entrepreneurship Center will be called. We are all available for questions if there are any. Thank you.
We're going to find the entrepreneurs. We're going to give them a chance. We're going to come alongside them. We're not going to do it for them, but there's a whole bunch of people who are interested in helping them find their way. And as hard as people work here, we might as well help them find their voice. And then it'll explode. It'll create, and then it'll feed on itself. Every next building, next business, next business. We'll be the catalyst here, and then hopefully it'll all grow. That's what we want. So we're not going to tell them how to do it, we're going to help them, whatever it is. So we're ready.
So this is going to be free to the public?
And then we'll have memberships if people need it, and there'll be, see, one thing we don't have, where can you get a cup of coffee and use your Wi-Fi? Nowhere. So we have a little corner where we have coffee, we have Wi-Fi inside, people come in, talk to each other, talk about their plans. High school students come in, talk to their friends about where they want to go. We're going to reinforce that, the positive behavior, and give people guidance.
Kind of our own think tank right here.
Right, because where else can you go in there? No. And there's no other spot right now where we have that capability. So we'll have co-working, and if things go well, we'll have a little roof. We'll pave the roof. We'll have a little canopy and little tables on the roof.
Oh man!
And people have coffee up there and have their lunch, and they'll be able to see downtown.
Oh man! Do a little networking. That's it. Yeah.
And looking over the horizon instead of in front of here.
All right.
Over the